Most people think others are too emotional, too sensitive, or too difficult. What if people don't react differently because they're weak? What if they react differently because they lived differently? One day, quiet stickman stood in the middle of a crowded city. Everyone around him moved fast, thinking differently, reacting differently. Some smiled at problems, some broke under pressure, some exploded with anger over tiny things. Others stayed calm in chaos. And he wondered, why? In school, he noticed two students receiving the same exam result. One celebrated proudly, the other cried silently. Same paper, different reaction. Then, one rainy afternoon, he saw something strange. While he ran for shelter, another person danced happily in the storm. That moment stayed in his mind. At work, one employee panicked when the phone rang. Another answered calmly, without fear. In the park, one child screamed after dropping an ice cream, while another laughed as if nothing had happened. That's when the stickman began to realize something important. Events do not control people equally. Meaning does. Slowly, he started studying human behavior. He read books, watched people carefully, listened more than he spoke. And then, he discovered the truth. Every reaction is connected to memory. A person who was ignored as a child may fear rejection forever. Someone who grew up in chaos may panic during small problems. Someone who survived pain may stay calm during storms that break others. People don't just react to the present moment. They react to everything that moment reminds them of. One man loses a job and sees failure. Another loses a job and sees freedom. One person hears criticism and feels attacked. Another hears criticism and grows stronger. Same world, different minds. Stickman remembered his own childhood. Moments he felt invisible. Times silence hurt more than words. Suddenly, people started making sense. The angry stranger wasn't always angry. The anxious person wasn't born afraid. The cold person wasn't always emotionally distant. Life shaped them. Pain shaped them. Experience shaped them. He saw athletes lose differently. One trains harder after defeat. Another gives up completely. He watched families argue at dinner tables. Some people shouted because they never learned calm communication. Others stayed silent because they were taught their voice didn't matter. And then came the biggest realization of all. People don't see reality as it is. They see reality as they are. A stressed mind hears threats everywhere. A peaceful mind sees opportunity. An insecure mind sees rejection, even in silence. That's why social media became chaotic. The same message could inspire one person and offend another. Perspective changes everything. One evening, sitting alone beneath the city lights, the stickman finally understood. Understanding people is not about judging reactions. It's about understanding stories. Everyone carries invisible memories, invisible fears, invisible emotional scars. You never truly know what battle someone fought before meeting you. That angry driver may be grieving. That anxious friend may have survived trauma. That quiet person may have spent years feeling unheard. And suddenly, compassion became easier. Stickman stopped asking, "What's wrong with people?" and started asking, "What happened to them?" That question changed everything. Because when you understand psychology, you stop taking every reaction personally. You realize people project their inner world onto everything around them. Hurt people spread hurt, healed people spread peace. So instead of reacting emotionally to everyone, Stickman learned to pause, to observe, to understand, and slowly, his own life changed too. He became calmer, more patient, more emotionally intelligent. Not because the world changed, because his perspective did. In the end, he realized something powerful. Every human being lives in a different mental reality shaped by experience, fear, love, pain, and belief. That's why people think differently. That's why people react differently. And the moment you understand that, you stop fighting humanity and start understanding it.